Let's say hello to Sam Lindeman, who is the founder
Hey guys.
of Wildeye Brewing at 1385 Main Street, right before the entrance. Depending on, I guess, which way you're going. If you're in North Van trying to get to the bridge, you're just before the Ironworkers Memorial. If you're coming to the North Shore, you're on the is it the Main Street exit that you take to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like to throw hardball questions
Left
there.
a decode.
Okay. Well, we're asking everybody, come the beginning or early part of March, we all got the word that life as we know it was going to change dramatically, and it did. Mm-hmm. What went through your mind when you decided that, I guess we can't do business at least? Is this the loudest street ever? Like, come on. Okay, so the government basically says, you're not an essential service, you have to shutter your business. Uh-huh. You're a relatively new business, and you're probably thinking, oh, this is just exactly what we need.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even make it to our 1-year mark.
Yeah.
We were grinding it out for the last, 9 months, and, we're starting to, see something like progress and a bit of a following, and all of a sudden, boom, you're closing your doors, and your staff are gone, and I'm just sitting in my tasting room by myself wondering, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
And, I mean, the first 2 weeks, they're really scary. You don't know what's going on, and do I keep brewing? Do I, keep trying to make the business going, or not? So I decided to keep brewing, and we just used this time to experiment and tweak all our favorite recipes. It was just me and Mike, the brewmaster, just hanging out every day, and I kept it open just for takeout service, and just kind of hung out for a couple months.
Did you ever go the delivery route?
We did.
You did,
yeah,
okay.
Right off the bat.
But that wasn't something that was in your game plan initially, was it?
No. Yeah, it was never any. I mean, a lot of the breweries, it wasn't something they really, I don't think, ever thought of.
Well, it was one of those things where everybody's been saying, you've got to pivot, right? Like, what do I do now to keep things going and to get the beer out there? And you can only depend on LRS for so much.
Of course. But, we put it out there on social media that we were delivering. It was me and my brother, and I asked my dad wasn't working at the time, like, hey, Dad, get in the car, you're delivering to and it was mostly a family operation for a little bit there, and we were just so happy with the amount of people that were just excited for our beers and the support.
Did you find, Sam, we're talking to Sam Lindeman, the founder of Wildeye Brewing in North Vancouver, did you find, because I think there was an emphasis on let's shop local, let's support our people, let's support the new businesses. Did you find that there was this, I don't know, I didn't even know how you gauge this, but were people coming in going, oh my God, I'm so glad to check you guys out. Did you find some new customers in the situation?
We did. Yeah. There was a lot of customers. I mean, we're on a busy road.
Very busy road, yes.
And sometimes people, they just want to keep going home and they don't stop in. But at that point, I'd have a lot of people come and say, hey, I've never been able to stop in. Let me check you guys out. And I was able to tell them what we're up to. Some people didn't even know we had a restaurant in there. And oh, cool, we'll come back. And it was really interesting to see. And I think a lot of those people come back.
I guess it was one of those things where traditionally, under normal circumstances, like traffic is just flying by. Mm-hmm. Now with everything kind of shut down and people having an opportunity to slow down, it was a great way to get in and see you.
Yeah. No, we're in the midst of building our patio. So I think that's also going to be a great opportunity for more people to sit down and take a break from traffic.
Yeah, no
pint.
doubt, eh?
Yeah.
Sam Lindeman is the founder of Wildeye Brewing, 1385 Main Street. You've got a pretty big facility to begin with. I know you've got a big overall area. You've got plenty of parking and all of that. You're talking about building the patio. So what are the current restrictions? Is Wildeye, is the tasting room back open?
It is.
Okay.
50% capacity.
50% capacity. So what is that number?
So we can fit 45 people in there.
That's pretty good. Now. That's still pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, we have quite a large tasting room to begin with, so we were lucky enough to be able to spread all the tables out, the 6 feet rule, and our meter. What was it?
Yeah, it's 2 meters, 6
meters, 6 feet.
Don't worry, I wasn't doing it. My GM was doing it.
Sam, I'm old. We grew up in feet. Okay. Yeah.
So we were able to get all that done and make it work, and we have the plexiglass, and we're making it really safe for our customers, and spraying down the chairs every time someone leaves and the tables.
Masked? No masked?
Yeah, we got some really cool branded
you
Wildeye.
You got some Wildeye.
Wow. Branded.
Nice.
The staff look really good.
Yeah. So, tell us about the Wildeye family of beers. What's good? What's killing it?
Right now, we just released our new limoncello sour. It actually sold out in 3 days.
Wow.
But we do have it on draft still. And then our strawberry carboncosa is back again. We brewed it last August, and we retired it for the winter, but it's back now. But sours, I think, are just so hot right now, and we're going to continue that path. And we're also doing a new lager as well. I mean, Michael, the brewmaster, he's always been fantastic at making lagers, and we thought, let's continue that and keep building that side of the brand as well.
So we don't talk in dollars and cents here because that's none of our business, quite frankly. But did you manage to maintain, like, with the ability to say deliver and get packaged product out to people? Did you kind of hold your own?
I mean, it was no. We declined a lot.
Yeah.
We relied heavily on our draft accounts. Something I always focused on.
And they haven't come back yet, have they?
Slowly they're starting
Slowly?
to, which
Okay.
is a little nerve-wracking because they're all ordering at once.
Yeah.
That's never happened before. Every restaurant's asking for things by this date, and so we're scrambling a bit right now, trying to get sure everyone has their beers. But I mean, we definitely did a lot in can sales, but the margins, I mean, as you guys know, are just not great. So there's only so much you can do with that.
So the practice that you adopted to survive, the delivery service, does that continue, or was that just a COVID-related situation?
We still have it going. I mean, we're gonna just play it by ear and see what people want.
Right.
I think everyone's kind of slowing down a little bit with that, but we focus on the North Shore for deliveries, so I think we're just going to have to reduce our hours. We kind of had it going 8 hours a day, so I think it'll be
just
during
split it
certain
down to
times.
1 or 2 days a week or something.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, might as well keep that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so let's. Do you want to give some love to some of the draft accounts that have reopened and are serving Wildeye Brewing?
Yeah, well, all our friends down in the shipyards, Nook just opened. They've got our beer on tap. Seaside Provisions is opening on the 1st, and they've got our, some of our Colches and Joey's. Yeah, we're just excited to be back in the seats there.
Well, it's a gorgeous facility, and if you have not yet done the North Shore trip, what are you waiting for? There's a great beer scene over here on the North Shore.
Sure.
But Wildeye Brewing is at 1385 Main Street, and we're so happy. I mean, we were so concerned because my thought was, especially for newer businesses, this you do not need, and no one saw this coming. And I'm glad to see that you've survived, and there will be brighter days ahead. I mean, as cliche as that sounds, there will.
Yeah, well, we're excited to be open again.
Sam, thank you for joining us.
Cool. Thanks for having me.
Cheers. It's Just Here for the Beer Radio, broadcasting from Goodlad Clothing, coffee, clothing cut on Esplanade in North Vancouver.